Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Yugoslavia. And the war continues on. Now, we are primarily fighting against the Allies right now, although there are still plenty of Axis, mostly rebels, that are causing problems for us, so hopefully we can use our newly minted paratrooper divisions over here to go and do something. I'm going to plan the move. You know what I'm going to do, actually, is this. I'm going to go and take all of our existing planes here. And I'm going to disband these air wings. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I don't want them involved in any kind of combat right now, because we need a critical mass of them to make sure we have full air superiority over Japan, so that we can do some landings at some point. Do we have transport planes? I built them a while ago, right? I only have 12. You know what we're going to have to do is we're definitely going to have to make sure that we have a lot. And while this is going to upset some of the queuage for a few things, I'm going to move this to the top. And then I'm going to say, you know what, these fighters, I'm going to reset you like that. There we go. That is really slow. Just 2 per month. Well, we've got a while. We've got some time to kill. Honestly, I'm wondering if the forces could just even. Oh yeah, you don't actually have any real orders. I wonder if it's possible for us to just do that, you know, or at least show up and hold that for a little while. We've got a spare general. You know what? The urban fighting general is going to make perfect sense for our trooper attacks. So the idea is I want to gain control of this area here, and from there I want to build a decent airbase, and I want to build a bunch of radar and some anti-aircraft guns to help keep air control. So I'm hoping jumping on this will be very easy. Either we can march there or we can land on it and hopefully have that happen relatively easy and use that as a base for which to land onto Japan. What's their national unity? 90%. Yeah, we got to take all of Japan, but that's about it. So, right. Next thing I want to do is I've been thinking, first of all, with our garrison troops, we probably don't need to garrison along the Black Sea over here, because we have control over the strait, and I don't think people can go through and do landings. I might be wrong, though. If it turns out we're wrong, well, then we'll deal with it then. But I think that's going to be okay. So first of all, that means we need fewer divisions there. Now, I think everyone else... Is there a hotkey for this? V. Oh, that's my MPs. So no, that's different. You need 10. You have 9. So let's take one of the teals and add you here. And Golden Group, you need 16, you have 17, so I'm going to leave that be. And then you're just chilling there. But the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go, and our garrisons, I'm going to trim them down to a single infantry battalion, unlocking some extra manpower in the short term. I think we still have to change our manpower laws, but maybe we don't have to change them right away. As such, this doesn't give us rubber, right? I mean, we could still do this for some resources. But what I'm thinking is, I wonder, you know what, I'm going to run resistance suppression for a while and see how much of an impact that has. I actually don't know how powerful an effect it is. If it's going to be enough to make a difference. Meanwhile, you guys are all holding that, which is, I guess, swell. I mean, it's still growing. Even where we have MPs, it's still growing. With that -2 that I see in there. Whoa, they're missing a new line after divisions and state. So, it's shrinking there now. But that's it. Really, we're not making any progress with that policy. I'll let it run to the end of the month just in case that has some sort of impact. It's shrinking there. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe the repair speed one. Or we just go and, I mean, we're going to need the manpower policy. So, you know what? Cancel this, because I don't think it's going to do much. We're just going to save up. We're going to go to the next manpower policy, because clearly we need to do that. Even with thinning out our garrison forces, our little pawns, we still need a lot more just dudes kicking around. Oh, I think the allies are trying to land over here, which is interesting. So yeah, you're just going to keep chilling there. That's going to be fine. We've got the free dockyard, but we're not really planning on doing anything with that. In fact, I'm just wondering if I should just cancel all my ship stuff. You know what? I actually will. You can finish that one, and you can finish that one. But then we're going to stop. So we'll always get the free dockyard thing, but it uses up manpower. Oh, you are trying to cross again, but we do have... This guy's pretty well entrenched. He actually doesn't have a whole lot of strength, probably as a result of... you know what I just realized? Pink group, you're probably... Yeah, you're going to be trying to garrison this area, which is going to be a mistake, because you're just going to keep attacking it over and over. Although I want you to garrison this place. Yeah, I was going to say, so you need to get... I'm going to add you to this teal group, and you're just going to park there without being part of the garrison group. There we go. So no one else should try to attack across the sea to here, but we should be able to hold this and hopefully get things done. Okay. But yeah, we need the manpower. Most of our troops along these fronts are okay, and we should be able to keep holding this. They're burning through equipment. Well, not really. They've got the US on board. The US production is going to be insane. So attrition's not quite as meaningful against the Allies, just because attrition hurts the production. But maybe we can wear them out of manpower at some point. Could happen. This is nearly done here. I think, actually... What Ghent? Ghent is just plains. Still, I think if the Allies took control of that, it would open up a few too many options. So we're actually going to try to take Ghent and hold it for ourselves. At this point. Let me go and assist here. That might open up a counterattack, which could be devastating. That's a lot of enemy troops. I'm sure they're probably still prepping, and then keep moving troops around, so they're like, we can attack now. Timer keeps getting reset because they're like, oh, but some people are still getting into position. So it does thin out the front a little bit too, I think. Because now the guys in Antwerp can move up a little bit. Whether or not that's going to help us, I don't know, but it's going to be something at least. I mean, I could build defenses, but that seems a little crazy. Because, yeah, we'll just fight a sort of retreating action and be chill about it. We could potentially push forward into Toulon, but I don't know if that helps us. Italy still controls that? That seems a little odd. Like, I think I'm just happy holding Nice. What I want to do, though, is I want to convert you into one of these guys. And do we have any of those in here as well? No. Okay. Having supply problems? Yeah, I bet you are. You'll get there, though. We're getting some progress in a couple of places, so some things might still happen. Now, the other thing that's occurring to me is, should I be... it's 43, we're going to need... Oh, yeah, 75% discount. Hell yeah, 4 days. Should I give any of this territory over to the Soviet Union so that they can deal with, you know, policing it or whatever? I mean, I don't know if they're really doing a good job of that anyway. What are you... Seriously? Come on, just... Seriously? Come on, you're not going to get the Allies, like, beat you in the back over there, are you? That would be unpleasant. What are all these symbols? Oh, it's letting me know about their supply limits, which is interesting. Maybe because we've got such good decryption and whatnot. I mean, I can't believe, like, I have to believe that they could push through and just crush me as is over here, but what else am I going to do? I could abandon this front completely and just pull back into my home territory and let the Soviets worry about it. And the Soviets at least should have infinite manpower. That's what we need to do. We need to lend-lease manpower. But I don't think that's a thing. That is a thing, which is too bad. All these pushes are crap. Okay, that's next tier heavy tank. We can't do the modern one at this point, but what we could do is get a variant. So let's take another quick look at the front over here. Are the Allies... Show me... Oh, over here. How many tanks are we seeing? Really not many. And our infantry does have anti-tank on it already. So that's why I'm really thinking about going in for the self-propelled artillery here. Which adds a lot of soft attack. Right, normally this tank is 28 soft attack. With this it has 117. And we'll just shred infantry. But the other advantage of getting that, and I mean, we might get the anti-tank, we could consider making some actual just heavy tank divisions, which hadn't occurred to me. I was thinking of this mostly as something to add to our infantry. But just like crazy armor, because this is its point, is to add more armorness. Keep the reliability high so that we don't have to replace too many. You don't need speed. But what if we do this? I mean, certainly we start producing those. The air still needs to go, that's fine. You also throw in for some extra heavy tanks, although I think you guys are going to become self-propelled artillery tanks once we get that tech, which won't take very long. Alright, these guys are converting, these guys are not. That's okay. Trade-wise, we're critically short on rubber. Now, that's mostly just to make the planes. And maybe some motorized. Are we, like, crazy high on motorized? Because we were short on it for a while. Yeah, 6.8k in the bank. I think we've gotten a lot of equipment from someone else for that. And we're going overboard. I'm going to shrink that down to just one factory, so that it doesn't tell us that we don't have production in there. But yeah, I should have done that a while ago. Paratroopers 3, good. Very good. Mechanized is going. We're in 43. There's nothing to do here. Too far away from that. We could consider getting a maintenance company to go along with our tank divisions. Did I not start that? Oh yeah, there it is. I mean, I suppose I could research the anti-tank one at the same time, but I don't think so. Artillery. May as well get the... I'm still wondering about switching over to rocket. It would take a long time. We're sort of locked in. We're waiting for the discount for the advanced anti-tank before we grab that. So I'll go ahead and grab the artillery upgrade, because that doesn't require any new production or anything like that. We're still saving up political power. We're not going into national focus right now. We're saving up political power so we can get new manpower laws, so we can actually have, you know, manpower. We're holding on these. These pawns are really thin, though. And yeah, no policing going on there either, which is not great. I think we will need more MPs. I know we don't have the manpower, but we will. I'm going to plan on doing that. And I may thin out the MPs that we've got a little bit more as well. So even with what we've got, it's not doing enough. But that's because of the adjacency and problems and stuff like that, so... Okay. Naval combat. Yeah, we're not going to worry about naval stuff going forward. That's going to be okay. Hopefully they're not actually landing anywhere here. Here we're holding that. They're not going to be able to break through there. I'm pretty confident about that. I'm still worried that at some point they're going to start pushing through here. And I'm just going to have a real bad time. That being said, I wonder if there's any chance I can push... Here, there's a river crossing for some of the troops, but like if you started that way, and then you did this, and then you two assisted, is there any chance? Because it would be really convenient. Looks like the answer is no, and I don't want to burn all my organization and have them counterattack. Okay. We will have some equipment in the bank when we get manpower again, and we could conceivably start pushing. So we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, how you doing? You're still marching across, and you have, yeah, nothing going on here. No equipment. You're getting attrition. And you don't have any manpower right now anyway, so it's moot. But we're going to have to definitely wait before we do anything once you arrive here. And you're not the best fighting force in general, so fighting just straight up, especially going to the hills, is really not the way to go. I mean, I suppose I could convert these units and have them just be my regular infantry divisions to push through here early on. That's conceivable. We'll have to see how we feel about the air, because this is over the sea. They've got no aerial presence here right now. We could probably get 100% air superiority. The problem is there anyone parked here? And also, would we be able to get supplies here in a normal sense? There's a naval base, but what's the naval situation? Probably not great. Alright, well, you're starting to arrive. We've got the equipment. I mean, the manpower usage would be a little higher, but maybe when we switch the manpower laws, maybe we go, you know, maybe we start that way. You got an airfield here too, which is interesting. I don't know why it hasn't been taken. Because we could end up just suiciding a whole bunch of guys over here with nothing to gain. I really want to control some of the territory, and actually that's one of the incentives for doing a landing here, is it should come under my control. Although maybe I could ask. Maybe, is that something you can do? Can I ask for control of state? Unfair share. Yeah, I'd have to give some up. But if I land on here and I get it, I should have control over it, which means I can build things, which is really what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to have these guys line up here, make sure there's no counter pushing going on. They're definitely not going to move now. They actually have a surprising amount of strength. I'm actually kind of surprised by it. I mean, 54%, 64%. It's not great, but it's actually a lot better than I expected. We're very close to the new manpower law, so that'll be good. We're getting some naval combat, which I don't particularly care about. Building things there. They're actually being attritioned over here, which is kind of entertaining to me. Night vision. Good. Okay, we're not at 44. You're doing that. Support companies. Oh, let's get the higher level military police. That's actually going to pay off pretty well for us. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. Derp, 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 derp. I've been forgetting because it's been like so long. We still have a bunch of industry stuff that we can do. So yeah, let's do that. Where the hell did all those troops go? We can push out to the river. Actually, don't know why our line isn't drawn at the river yet. I'll just make a secondary one. It's fine. Go. There's like no one here. We can do this, and we can do this pretty easily. I don't know what kind of advantage it gives us exactly. It could be that there's some Axis forces over here that are pushing again. I mean, we may as well. Holding the mountain's easy, but holding on the other side of the river is also pretty good. And we've got enough dudes, I think, to hold things with a certain amount of density. Alright, well, this push may not be exactly as good as I'd wanted. It's not bad, though. Yeah, okay, we're going to be okay. There's a couple of dead spots. We are getting some supply problems. I guess attacking into the mountains isn't great. But once we get to the other side, it should be okay. Anything else I can arrange here? That, I was going to say, probably won't do anything. So, halt. Halt. Oh, no. Do go into... No. Actually, I'm going to get you to go in here, too, because I suspect... Yeah, there we go. We're going to need to attack some more. Heavy self-propelled artillery. Excellent. I don't care about the anti-air version. We might want to unlock the anti-tank one just to have some options. But I think I'm okay now. What I'm going to do is... I'll go with the production efficiency one as opposed to the carryover one. I don't know if it terribly matters one way or another. Well, there, do that. Okay, we need to change our production queue. You are going to get creative area. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Save. There we go. We'll need some more factories, but this will be a start. Maybe what I'll do, because yeah, I think we need to like get some tanks that are going to be a lot better for artillery or for manpower stuff. We're going to move you up closer to the front. We don't have a surplus of anything. Plus, we're still waiting on a lot of upgrades anyway, so I don't think I'm taking anything out of the queue. Should go eventually. A lot of people were moving in, but they get bopped instantly. There we go. We've got 2 low now. Excellent. Do we continue attacking, or do we just say, hey, that's pretty good? Where the hell are you going? You're going to Lyon. Well, it is an urban center, so we'll be able to defend it. It's extending our lines maybe a little bit more than I was looking for, but... But it's something. We get some planes here too, so we've got some actual air support, because we don't have it now. You are going to halt. I guess you want to keep going with the attack. Let me tune the attack way down again. Okay, your push to Lyon is going to get countered. What we need to do is make sure to get across the river instead. Halt and go here. Taking the city would be nice, but it's more important to make sure that we've got the river coverage. So we are extending our line a little bit. We're a little bit wider than we were in the past. They're running away with some guys who have no organization. Although my guys don't really have organization anyway. Did you guys all just leave? Okay, no. I mean, I didn't see them in the city, so I thought, oh, maybe they're all on the boat now, so I can just go. Not exactly. Good, 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 good. And you're helping out from that angle. And you know what? You're going to assist right away, too. The sooner we get Marseille, the better. Okay, their back's against the river now, which is great. We are... Modify government. Okay, so we're going to have to go all out at serve. So, our recruitable population is going to go from 10% to 20%. But we lose 30% of our factory output. Training time goes up, but that's not a big deal. 1.7 million manpower. So I think we're going to be good for a little while. In fact, we could probably consider training up guys once again. Well, we're training up military police now, which is good and fine. You guys are moving up. That's swell. I'd like it very much if you guys smash that. Excellent. Get you to halt so you hold your position. We'll wait on that a little bit. But yeah, the factory output is going to suck a little bit. So, national focus set. We're going to go for the construction repair. Since the resistance suppression is not enough, we're going to go for this. I mean, the things will still get smashed, but hopefully we'll come out ahead. I don't know if that's going to be true, but especially once we get our actual MPs out there and we start pushing back the resistance, hopefully that'll help. In fact, what I'll probably end up doing is I could start putting you guys on garrison duty with the job of just suppressing resistance. In particular, I think it would be very handy if these European areas, which are quite rich on industry, you know, in Germany and such, and Austria there was a whole bunch, if you guys were not quite as cranky about everything. Assign divisions, and we'll fling you into blue, the police over here. Okay, so they'll join the suppression efforts, and we'll see what we can do. Oh, they retake Marseille with huge force. We could maybe go first round. I think the thing to do right now is to do something more like this, though. Just little bits and pieces here. Keep pushing it down evenly, and then we've got a few angles for a multi-pronged attack. Cancel the attack. I'm actually surprised that happened so quick. There you go. Push, push, push. Reorganize. Oh, and there's no divisions assigned to this attack anymore, which we're going to go and fix. So you're holding the river up here. Good, 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 good. You are moving into Marseille. Excellent. That will be retaken once more. Go here, and then there. And hold that. So we'll have the river, we'll have Marseille. Presumably a little bit of production. I don't know. Meanwhile, y'all. Very scary. I really want to do the range drop on these guys. You know what? Well, we're going to try. So first things first, we need to, at this airport, we're going to make a new wing. It's going to be, we just got to find some fighters here. It's got, what, up to 800 in this one? Up to 800. There's currently 140. So let's say we want a wing that's up to 600 in size. I don't think we've got an ace. No. Your job will be, very simply, air superiority over this area. We don't have radars, so I really only want a day mission. I guess we'll start with that. We might have to go day and night when we actually decide to do our paratrooper landing. And then the other thing we will do is we will go and deploy our transport planes here, and, you know, up to 100 planes if we built them. We're up to 27. The more planes we have, the more troops we can land simultaneously, which can help just deal a little bit of a faster death blow, which is going to be pretty good. So I'm going to keep these troops here for now, still. Or are we? You know, maybe we'll start the plan. Oh, we gotta wait for the planes to arrive. Okay, let me get back to you. Because at least you got your organization, and you seem to have been resupplied and everything, which is great. Okay, do we want to train up anyone else? Well, we could do some more light tank divisions. You know the other thing we need to do? And yeah, we're going to have to do this if we're making our heavy tank divisions or anything like that. We really have to make some mechanized equipment here. This is only level 1. We're going to unlock level 2 soon. I'm going to send it up closer to the top as well. So you're just stockpiling. I don't know. I wonder if they're actually up to date. Well, it would have a different symbol, right? The anti-tank would have a different symbol if we were doing upgrades. We don't have the final tier of it yet. Now, we've got good efficiency, and it might hurt to pull that back, but I think we're going to have to. I think I'm just going to leave 5 factories on there. So we can start working mechanized equipment, because we're going to want mechanized infantry to go along with our tank divisions, because tanks are a very important organization. So they fight well, but they don't fight very long, so you need to have them supported by some amount of infantry. So we're going to do some of that. You're just stockpiling the advanced artillery as well. And yeah, I think that's something else we can trim down, especially if we're going to be doing self-propelled, which that's what I'm going to be planning on. So you're filled. You're starting to come online. That's going to be okay. Oh, a bunch more advanced artillery over here. Let me cancel you then. So we'll just have the one line. That hopefully that'll be enough for now. These things are all smashed. We don't need the extra improved anti-tanks, because again, we're stockpiling here. Now we have unused factories. It's not entirely accurate, I'm pretty sure, but we're gonna get a second heavy tank 3 Mark 1 and a second heavy artillery 3 Mark 1. And I think they're probably just going to use a bunch of broken factories. Okay, and then they sort of run out, but that's going to be all right. So these things are going to start working, as well as the mechanized infantry over here, which equipment, which honestly we might want. I think we will actually want another line of that as well, so that in the end we've got 2 of each going to town here. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. There might be some more conversions going on too, I'm not sure. Probably not many. Okay, so at some point our planes will arrive, right? Right here? Nope, deploying. I think it takes a while. I think it's distance from your capital is deployment time, so it might take a bit. You're complaining about lacking range to completely cover the area. There's rain. We don't have any radars. Like, I can't build radars on your behalf, huh? That would be really swell. That'd actually be really handy if I could. And so far, it is all 100% us. Okay, well. I'm saying no divisions. There it is. Get in position. Of course, you'll do a strategic redeployment, which means you'll have an organization. So we're going to have to wait for that to recharge. I mean, it was 2... I could have just right-clicked you to move you here, I suppose, and we could have gone a little sooner. But that's all right. So we'll wait a few weeks. Actually, you recharge pretty goddamn fast. Hourly recovery from division template. Infrastructure is bad, but yeah, we want 100%. We're going to drop 8 of these divisions. They're only effectively like half-power divisions, because they've only got 4 battalions each, but... So we've got some problems in a few areas. Ooh, they have started their assault. And we're in fact not going to be able to hold it everywhere. Okay, we knew it was going to come at some point. Now that we've got manpower, it'd be great to get some extra dudes up there. I wonder if we can... train... Yeah, we can add in a whole bunch of extra divisions now. So we had to get rid of some, now we're getting some back. It's not exactly great, but that's why there's so few troops here. Now I could extend my borders to go and grab territory up to here, but I think that would actually be a bad idea. I think these troops mostly just have to stay here. I might be able to thin them out a little bit. Say, you two, get up and join over there. I think that's probably a good idea. And you guys are going to be joining up over there. And hopefully we can get some tanks going soon. We got some Navy experience. We still got a lot of air experience. But we don't have the new air units yet. How you doing? Just about ready to go. Alright, you can do it. Boom. Excellent. Okay. And then your offensive line will involve running up to here. And yeah, you can go. Go with the whole plan. Push up there. Now, this is under our control, which is exactly what we want. We need to get full radar stations here. Full anti-air. I don't know if we need naval base or anything like that. Probably not, because what we're actually going to try to do is now we're going to try to push this way and connect up over here. There are no naval bases. These guys have no ability to get supply. We should be able to get this all resolved. You need to go and trash that front. And yeah, just keep pushing up. Brilliant. Oh, and airbase. That's the other thing we need to do over here. I don't know. Max level's fine. So, that's you, and yeah, I guess you can repair your infrastructure as well. So get building over here. And then what we'll want to do is put our planes over here. Are you really having problems pushing here? Oh, you have no organization left. Halt. I guess after the airdrop? That's probably reasonable. And these aren't the greatest troops. I could convert some of these to not be paratroopers. You know, get them some other type of equipment and then restart at that point. But all right, now you can go. There we go. And make sure to push all the way up here. Thank you kindly. Looks like they're going to try to start a push here. They're probably going to try to grab this naval base. Is probably what they're desperate about. That being said, assuming the Soviets can get any troops over here, they're going to start to run out of juice real soon. So doctrines are 100% done. We don't need anything naval-wise. Air. We got a 75% discount. Oh, one day? Because that's how many bonuses we've got piled on for that? Well, shit. One day. I think we still have another industrial tech as well. Boom, boom, boom. Push like crazy. Yeah, if they get that naval base, then it's going to be a little annoying. So that's good. I mean, I'd still like close air support, but yeah, let's go and... Oh, they went that way, so I could have gotten a discount. So we've got everything here. I mean, we could get more resource extraction, but I'm not sure that's that helpful. We can get the nukes. We could get more radar levels, and honestly, that's not a terrible idea. I think we might need that for late game. So outdated equipment. So that's our fighters. We are going to make sure that our Mark III fighters have lots more speed. We got 90 to spend. That's pretty much the only thing we care about. There we go. We don't have a whole lot of production going on right now, but that's okay. More transport planes is more fine. Our transport planes weren't enough to drop all our guys in one go anyway. They did 6, so a few more would certainly be appreciated. I'm wondering if I should leave... Yeah, I'm going to take one of you guys and just split you off so that you're not part of the battle plan. You just make sure and guard that thing. They haven't made the advance to that naval base yet. I don't think they can get supplies right now. Okay, we got to put a cut in here, but that's... some progress. The problem is now Northern Europe, that's not where we are, over here. We're definitely getting pushed back. Again, we could do a fallback line at the river. I'm actually thinking that's what I'm going to do here. Well, we're going to put a cut in here. Next episode, yeah, I think I'm going to draw a fallback line over here and just try to hold that river. Thanks for watching. See you next time.